My name is Sydney Spielbauer. I'm from Fayette, Missouri, and I'm a university studies major. I grew up in a Christian family. I didn't quite understand what it really meant to have a relationship with Jesus. I went to church every Sunday. I knew a lot of things about Jesus. I just didn't quite get it yet. It wasn't until I started going to a youth group with a friend of mine in middle school that I really saw people living out their faith for the first time. It was something new to me, but it was just so amazing just to see the fruit of that in their lives, and that was something that I wanted for myself. So I just started spending more and more time with those kind of people and just began growing in my faith. I went through a lot of struggles in high school with friends and some health issues also. There was just some really hard times that pushed me to Christ, because there's just comes times in your life like that where you realize you have nothing else and Christ is the only answer, and that was that time for me. I heard about HLG from a friend back home actually, and that was the first time that I ever heard about it. It's just so funny that it's so close to where I was from that I hadn't ever heard about it, but I ended up reaching out to a lot of college coaches because I just wanted to play basketball in college. And Coach Quiggle here was one of the ones that reached back out to me. I visited several different places. Once I visited here, I knew that this was going to be a really impactful place in my life. I've been to Romania 3 times in my time that I've been at HLG. My first trip that I took to Romania was after my freshman year of college here, but that was not a trip through HLG, that was through my church back home. That was something that had been planned before. So I ended up going to Romania for the first time just for a 2-week trip. It was my first experience with missions, so it was a very humbling experience and a really growing experience, but it left me wanting more and wanting to come back. I ended up talking with my roommate, and we came up with the idea that we really wanted to bring a team of students to come back, but we didn't really know how that would be possible. We ended up talking with our pastor about it, and he was like, great idea, you guys come up with something and we'll make it happen. We were trying to find somebody to lead the trip for us, but that didn't really work out. So it was about January, and we wanted to take the trip in spring break. So we were like, okay, if we don't do this right now, it's not gonna happen at all. We ended up having a total of 8 people go with us to Romania. Over spring break, we were there for a week, and it was really amazing just to be able to bring people back to a place that had impacted me a lot. And it was a really amazing trip. It was so much fun, and God was really working through that trip also. And then while I was there on that trip, the missionaries there had a conversation with me where they asked me to come back and do an internship with them for the summer, and I was totally freaked out and I did not want to go, but I just had the feeling that God was going to do something really cool through it, and I knew that that's where God wanted me this summer, so I said yes to that. It was the best decision. I was in Romania for about 2 months this summer, from May to August, and it was just an incredible experience. God blessed my time there so much. I now have a whole community there as well, which is just so amazing. I got to do a lot of really cool things, a lot of different areas of ministry, just to kind of see what their life is like there. I hope I will be back there again. My favorite thing at HLG is the fact that I made family out of friends, and that's kind of what college is, I feel like, is going off on your own and creating a new family with the people that you have around you. And I just think that that's so amazing that HLG creates the opportunity for people to make just forever friends like that.